We now return to Let's Play SimCity. What's all this? Taxis. Okay, so taxis I guess just happen on their own. Interesting. Anyway, got a little bit more to go with this town. So, this is all working up, and now we need to worry about getting the gambling up and running. We're not going to expand the airport until I know that I've got more casino spacage to go down here. And boy, we've really eaten through that money moving things like the expo park around, haven't we? I'll have to look at our max out profits there. I really want to expand those so that we get some very high density industrials and whatnot. We've just got too many jobs as it is. I mean, really, I should be cutting those, if anything. I mean, maybe it's because these are dipping down, and once these guys evolve, they'll come back. These ones have not evolved. They are... Oh, there we go. Okay. So never mind that. Anyway, it's time to get on this casino thing again, because we will, in fact, need a new one. So why don't we put it here, because I can't imagine what else I'm going to possibly put out here. And, unless I want to put it like this, and then it's just awkwardly on this weird angle, instead of facing out onto this street. But I can't, like I say, I can't imagine what else I'm going to put here. So many people walking away from that bus stop. Well, we'll put another bus stop out here anyhow, which will probably help this. I'm just thinking that this might make it look goofy because it's going to dig into the hillside, whereas this, at the very least, this will look more normal. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll come in here, we'll fix the road, we'll upgrade the rest of this stuff to medium. Although, I can't imagine what I'm going to do there either, so this might get torn out to create some other thing. Actually, if I connect this to here and put the industry this way, then I could totally get a high-density, big, long industrial building in there. Might be a thing. Let's go into here. Let's add in a bus stop where it probably needs to be one, like maybe along here or here. That's kind of halfway in between, so put one there. Okay, 35 minutes, still pretty acceptable, I feel. And these guys, which marquee? I need to go back out here and look at what I used here. So I used the fancy one. I had the... I think these are all casinos. Blackjack and nickels, right. So the entertainment one, I guess, will be kind of out here. Yeah. And we had a half and half on the tourist situation. So this needs the, not the blackjack, but not the nickels, the comedy club, which can go here or go here. How's that going to affect that slant? Because otherwise, well, it looks like we can only put all of them that way. So they may as well face the same way, right? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have to. And actually, I can put them across the way, too. Interestingly enough. Well, let's just do that then. Although, what am I going to put here? So, let's just not. We'll put it like that. And does that look abysmal? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really do me any favors in the beauty department right there. And then we want to put in, that was the lounge I just put down, so we want to put the comedy club. Actually, we could put the comedy club across the street. There's no reason not to. That is a very loud goddamn Zeppelin. Actually, if I put this here, I think that's still enough room for a commercial to develop. If I put this here... Yeah, you know what, we'll do it. Okay, so then we're going to use this sign this time, even though there's no gambling involved at all here. Really, it should be more like this. Well, that's not true. I mean, there's gambling inside that, so... Put that here. I don't know how these people are going to get to their cars. They're going to drive right over there. Backing up, they're going to back up into that forever. And then, there's this. Do we really need the residential stuff? Well, the Not really residential, but I guess the hotel stays. No frills lodging for discerning tourists. Because I can only put this in one of two places, so... Okay, we'll just do it. We'll fill it in. I'm gonna put this on the roof this time? Nah. Not really. Okay. So, let's hope that's enough profit now that I can unlock the next stage. There is a crap ton of traffic out here now because of that expo center, which is starting soon. Doors are open. Wow. It's almost 3 o'clock. The game doesn't start till 8. People are going to sit in there for 5 hours. Okay. Well, this now might behoove me to start putting in some of the high density stuff. Because this filtering in stuff that these people are doing... Oh, I didn't realize that that was the actual entrance to the metro. What? I mean, I guess that makes sense, because that's kind of... Well, shit. I guess I wasn't really paying attention to that, was I? Eh, whatever. Because people are entering in this way. I got the sign on that end. Ah, whatever. I wish I could do something more with that, though. I do kind of lament that. Okay, well, at least we got that going. Whatever good that'll do me. So, yes, this is horrifying, and what are you people all doing down here? For starters, you're all on the wrong side of the street if you're doing it something. Heading to a tourist trap. Going to a tourist destination. Well, perhaps it's time to put another one in. It is loud as fuck over here. Holy crap. Now I've forgotten where the attractions are. Let's get a ball of yarn. Oof, well... I mean, I guess I could put that right here. Because like I said, I don't know what else I'd put here. Okay, giant ball of yarn. Why not? It's a tourist stop over here. So we'll just make that work. How's this going? Pretty well. It's actually doing kind of what I need it to do. Which is good. Which is good. So... where are we at? A lot more people are required to move in here. Yeah, okay. Well, let's finish off that road there. See, that's kind of the problem with what I am doing here. Maybe I don't need these to be condos. Maybe just condos right up along this side is good enough. Maybe we're just filling in too much here. First I had too much, then I had too little. In fact, now that I look at it, maybe we could just move... let's not mess with that any more than I'm already messing with it. We've already got way too many jobs, and it's all commercial requirements that are being unmet. It's all commercial requirements for low wealth as well. That is the problem. So I guess I could put more low wealth shopping out here. What it just needs to do is increase its density. So these guys need to just densify a little bit more, and so do these guys. Which unfortunately, like I said, I'm going to have to do something here to get these to actually pop up. So I guess that's where we're going to be right now. I could no turning them into high wealth. Since that's where this is going to be, turning those into high wealth is just not actually going to help me. But if I started turning these into high wealth now, that would get these going into high wealth, which is kind of where I needed to be. So maybe we'll turn these into high wealth shops out here and then turn these into medium wealth? I kind of wanted the high wealth shops over here, to be honest. Because this is kind of the area where I'd wanted some of that high-rise stuff to be. I guess we just won't be doing high density at all in this town. Because it's close. It's getting close. But like I said, I do want some high wealth residents out here. Although, like, right next to here is not where you'd find the high wealth stuff. Certainly not over here by these guys. Right across the street from an amusement park, that's where the mansions are. In fact, there's really no good place in this town for mansions. Maybe I should have put them out here where they're quiet and moved all the rest of that junk out here. Oh well, I didn't plan so well. I had a small vision for how this was going to go, and then the city just was actually too small. Definitely one of the downsides of these pre-built sections where you're not allowed to just put down too much. That is a little bit of a detriment, unfortunately. Okay, anyway, enough yammering. We need to do something else. We can plop down a Big Ben replica. Huh. Well, interestingly enough, that would just fit with inside of one section. It is also highly expensive. We're making money, though. We need to be making more money and letting this go. I was just sitting here blindly looking at everything, and then didn't even realize that we were running at single speed. Anyway, back to the task at hand. So, we need to think about things. Do I want this to be getting into high wealth already? I think the answer is yes. So, what we need to do, unlock the international airport. Oh, that's the thing though, right? That's the great work. Yeah. Which does tourists and freight, but what we wanted was the spaceport for tourists and education in all of Gazlantis, and frankly, I've kind of forgotten about a lot of this stuff. We are going to have to go through a lot. This series is going to take forever, especially if I'm just prevaricating like this. Let's go start doing things like plazas and think about how we can get some high wealth out here. Let's do something a little bit fancy. Look at that. And just one of those is enough to do what? Well, it bumps it up to the medium wealth, which is exactly what we need there. So putting in more is what's going to get me the high wealth that I actually demand. Coal Town breathes a sigh of relief. Hold on. Arson comes from some Coal Town. Okay. Are we not keeping up on crime? I mean, you wouldn't think there'd be too much. I mean, I know we just added another casino, but I thought we were doing all right there. Event is active and we are highly profitable. We can only get 3,000 people in here. Unfortunately, then, we can't... We're gonna need more. We're gonna need, like... Oh, goody, goody, goody. Let's put this somewhere. Of course, now I don't have a good place to put it. Well, okay, so what about this? These things are not full developments, right? So this is where, like, parks were going to be for upgrading that, and it looks like I could probably fit one there. So, let's actually take this out and put in a gambling headquarters. Does not fit there. Fuck. Okay. What if I take out this? What did that say? There are currently too many tourists. That still doesn't work. Damn it. Okay, well, then we might just have to put it here. I think that's still enough for this to develop, not for these ones, but I think that'll be enough room for that to go. Let me kind of look at where, so about that tree. So if I grab you, yeah, actually it will. So if we take that out and put the gambling HQ right there, Maybe I should take it here so that we at least get something over on that side. Nah, we'll just leave it. Okay. Besides, I don't know what expansions we can add on here. Stuff along there, it looks like. So maybe... So what does this do? Lodging division. Grants access to tower rooms, classy rooms, and a penthouse suite. Entertainment division. Celebrity stage, disco clubs, concert halls, exclusive clubs. Each casino earns... Oh, so this unlocks it for my other casinos. Oh my. Sleek Casino. The Lucky Roman. Yeah, see, we just don't have enough room anymore for any of this stuff. It would fit, but it's going to end up taking blocks. So, like, this whole area is going to have to be redone. We're definitely going to have to keep all the residential stuff out there. I mean, maybe even get rid of some of this stuff and just not even have this commercial here, just have it all over on this side. And have this whole line right along the shore be casino land and whatnot, which is kind of the purpose, actually. That was kind of what I had intended. But I didn't realize how big these were. So, what are we looking at here? Elegant Casino. High wealthers and medium wealthers. Seeing as how we have no high wealthers around here. This is low wealth and medium wealth and some high wealth, actually. So, the Sleek Casino looks like the way to go. High wealth, income per high wealth, medium, that's all I'm seeing. This, however, looks like a mega tower. Actually, it looks like we can add levels to it. Low wealth, medium wealth, high wealth. This is the one to go for, I do believe. Where we'll put it, I don't know. Like I say, I'm going to have to probably take out a 4-block area. And I could maybe put it along the back side if we move the airport over. We'd pretty much have to take out this whole chunk to get the airport to work. And then probably drag a line here. So this whole thing that we've got out here, I don't know, I mean, I kind of like this little section being left for the airport, but unless I decide to maybe tear out this and build all my casino-y stuff over here, or maybe even tear out this section. We could do that. Put it along the waterfront here. Let's try this. There will be many other casinos I'm sure we can plop down. Ah, dang, just not enough. Well, we can get rid of that road too. That road does not have to be there. And then we can just have a thing. And of course now it doesn't work because oh, fuck me. Are you kidding me with that? Okay, I don't know why this works and the other one doesn't. It does dig down into the thing though, doesn't it? That kind of looks bad. And besides, I don't think you'd want the entrance, maybe, well, maybe you would. That's where the high wealth, what are you people doing? The high traffic area would be. But it really does, like, when you put things there and it screws with the land, it just looks bad. But digging into, I mean, you can see it digs into the hillside, which also looks bad. Well, we'll just put it here. And let's see what kind of additionals we can add. So that's what that will do. And then this just kind of adds itself to wherever. So we can put that on this side and then do... Okay, so it's not a complete disaster yet. We can still probably add... That's a ground floor room. And that's a tower. And that's a tower cap. So we can have up to 6 things here. So that one is done. Craps parlor. We need a gaming division to be able to get that, and I'm sure we can fit that along. So we can get away with just having 2 ground floors, 2 upper floors, maybe even 2 penthouses, or one tower and then a penthouse on top of that. And then, because these are medium wealth, these are low wealth. I see how this works. Okay. Okay. So if we really want to go for one of each, and then we can get low wealth poker parlor, and then medium wealth craps parlor. Okay, okay, interesting. So that means we have to now upgrade these roads. Let's go ahead now, just let it go for a little bit, slow, nice and slow. We'll do maybe low density road there, and then high density along the medium density, I should say, along here. Just because we don't want everyone and their dog to use this road, but it'll still be there. Yeah. And we'll leave that as is. Because I don't have access now to another casino. I'm going to have to... Oh, I do. Okay. I think we're going to have to move that airport. I think we're going to have to move it over. It sucks because they're kind of pricey. No, not too bad. Not too bad. We're sadly not going to get a Zeppelin hangar in here anywhere, I don't think. That sucks because I really wanted one. Yeah, the gambling HQ. That kind of destroys the whole aesthetic of this, doesn't it? And still, we have not seen... Oh. Hush. Just hush. These are low wealth. That's fine, I guess. So, do I want to pull this back to the road? Or do I want to just push it over? Nah, I probably don't. Gambling HQ approvals shared throughout Gazlantis. Okay. Now this has to be... We can upgrade, finally! Woohoo! So let's add to the theme park. We can now add what to the theme park? Oh, we have access now to more rides. Okay, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. That makes me feel better about it, for sure. Ooh. Shit. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Goddamn. Okay, well, poo. That sucks. I can't put in what I want to put in. I can put in a whirligig, but that's, like, seriously it. Well, shit. I wish I'd known how much room these were going to take up. I think that needs to... We'll put this back in and just see if I can't maybe... There. Nope. Nope, it's not going to let me. There. I think that is in the way. So what if I... There we go. Nope, still won't let me. It will let me do this. Which... Again, that's too small for either of these. So yeah, we pretty much can't do anything more to this park aside from just add that ride, and then we're done. Unless I get rid of the carousel. Get rid of the carousel, and maybe then I could fit this in on that side. We'd have to get the road over here. That's as big as this, right? So yeah. Getting rid of pirate. Still, I mean, still same. No matter what I do there. So that, unfortunately, is the size of my theme park. What do we need? Crime has the upper hand. We need more patrol cars. That's the last patrol car we can add to the place. All of our jail cells are good, though. Does that mean we're going to need more? Like, what could we need more of? I could put this here. which sort of helps the area. Let's do a tall tree right there, because any future jail cells will be on the side there, so we don't need them over here. So that's good with that. Let's increase our speed again. Yeah, without tearing this completely apart and redoing it, which I could do, but I just, I don't know. We'll leave it as is. Okay, so, with the mighty casino, we're making no monies, so we need to fix that. What's the deal now? Casino is closed. Zone residential to attract more workers. Oh my, really? Oh my. Yeah, so perhaps it's time to think about getting rid of some of these industrials, which is unfortunate because I really actually kind of enjoyed. We can't get more people to move in? Seriously? We can't deal with this? Because I could really use that. I could really use people moving in here and enforcing that. There's just too many people missing from this stuff. I guess we just have to get rid of some of these. We can definitely get rid of the low-techs, right? That'll help. I mean, I hate to do that, but at the same time, I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't know that we really need educated, like community college educated. I think maybe we're going to have to get rid of the community college now, because if we're not going to need the tech levels for this, then what we're going to need them for is just wealth. In which case we can put down things like schools, which will increase wealth levels, and I think that'll help. Because these don't really... Oh, I've had things like libraries this whole damn time that I've not been doing anything with. Because these don't do anything. These are all about medium wealth values. So we can definitely put school bus stuff in here. Let's just have it go that way. Man, I'm really disappointed. Really disappointed I couldn't do more with this. I wish I'd known ahead of time how much space it was going to take. If I'd had it facing this road, then we could have maybe taken out more buildings. Whatever. This is not meant to be an amusement park town. This is meant to be sort of a casino and everything town. So, what else can we do? Time to schedule a new event. Let's schedule motocross, sports. How about a rock concert? Okay, I'll do it. There goes all the school buses that came from elsewhere. And they're taking all the kids out of town. Yeah, I think we need to just do that. The amount of jobs that we've got here is ridiculous. We don't need this, and we don't need a blimp to cover the latest... Oh, well, yeah. So why don't we pause for a moment. We'll no longer be an industrial town, and I think we can get rid of the community college in favor of your basic educations. At the very least, we'll just put down a basic education building anyway. So where do we want this? Probably want it closer down to here then, right? Or something? I don't know. I need to figure out what I'm going to do along the edges here, if anything. I mean, I can just put homes down here and out here and along the side, and they'll develop that way. But otherwise, I'm just kind of doing a bunch of nothing. I could put down trees. This actually kind of looks cool, just having this tree line on the other side there, kind of blocking the rail line. A lot of people. They came all the way from the German high rail speed. Wow, they walked a long distance going to a tourist destination? Where do we have tourist destinations over here? I don't know. Glad we're getting that coverage. Okay, so, well, I guess it's just time now to maybe try and cram in what I can for high wealth over here. And then maybe make this a high density road so that any high wealth that develops up in here becomes... Oh, it is already medium, but I do want it to be high wealth anyway. So we'll just develop it here so it develops along the back way. Although, as I say, I do want this to be, so that's going to be the back side. I think it'll work. I just want them to develop facing one way. And in that case, I've kind of borked myself on that. Let this one go, and now they're all going to develop all willy-nilly. But, you know, they're condos, so it'll look okay, I guess, that they go whichever way. Yeah, whatever. We'll let the McMansions come this way. Well, they will develop... You know, fuck it. Because the mansions develop 2 apiece, so we'll let that go. And whilst we're here, let's just go ahead and upgrade the roads. Well, I'll upgrade the roads off camera. We'll just finish everybody so that at least it's all paved in this town. And then from here on, I guess we're going to be... We're out of water again. I think we'll just start buying water. Although it doesn't really hurt. I mean, we can just put a water tower down somewhere, and then it'll just kind of work. We can put a water tower right here. Something. Whatever. Okay, anyway, so we're going to have to start developing more out here. I guess now we can do more commercial. We still... Actually, commercial has dropped off a lot. We still have a lot of people to move in, so maybe we'll get another little patch of people out here or something. If I actually raised the land value out here, we could maybe put some higher density high wealth out here on that filthy, terrible ground. Not sure that'll do wonders for the land value. Anyway, I don't know. Or casino. We now have casino space out here. Yeah, there's all sorts of options. I think we need to focus more now on high densities. So, or maybe there's just too many casinos. I don't know. Maybe we'll just fill in with what we can and get it all kind of balanced, and it won't just be everything I want it to be, but it'll be. We do have tourist or just regular attractions, landmarks and whatnot to put in places, so we can just kind of start doing that. Just fill in, make it look like it's going to be something. I don't know. Anyway, time to end this one here. I'll see you next time.